Hello everyone, I'm Pepravedi. Welcome to a new episode of Plus Plus Adventures. It's the first time I'm recording ever since I formatted my computer. It's the first time I'm recording Plus Plus Adventures, so I hope that this is okay with you guys and the program and whatever this is turns out well. I'm also trying a little bit of a different setup. I'm using now Atom, a different application. Before I was using Sublime, but Atom is 100% free, open source, and it works the same way to program, so to write your code. So today what we're going to do is check out what this Factorial does. I have another one open because I need to do multiple of these C++ episodes, but we're only going to check the factorials. And what if you don't know what a factorial is? A factorial is the multiplication of a number, of a series of numbers up until a number. So if I want to get, for example, 3 factorial, it's going to multiply 1 times 2 times 3. And the factorial of 3 is 6. So basically what we need to do in order to get that one code running is we're going to get enter a number that you want the factorial for, then that's going to be taken up as a value, and for the another integer variable called I, which is going to be a counter for us that equals 1, and being that I is lower than x up until that is the same as x, it will add one number to I. And the factorial will be the multiplication of the various values of I. It will loop, that's why it's written over here with a for loop, and what it will get out is the factorial of x equals this thing. Okay, but the important part of this plus plus episode is not really the calculation of the factorial. What we're gonna do over here is we are going to ask if they want to do it again. So if this happens, well, the answer is yes. Okay, after you do this, you call up your function, then you create a character variable. A character variable means that you can enter one piece of text to a variable. So of course it's only one letter or something like that. A sign, for example. Then we ask, do you want to try again? And this is to signal that if you want to try again, you press Y, and if you don't want to try again, you press N. So we make that enter the variable answer, and while the answer equals Y, and of course to make this a variable character for a character, it needs to be placed in between these apostrophes things. And then you call, if the answer is yes, you call the function again, so it will loop and do this, so that you can change the answer for the you can change the value of the answer variable, and of course that will change in turn the fact that this is looping. So after that it will check if the answer equals no, then it will just say have a nice day. But if the answer is something different, it will just say invalid input, thank you, and it will end the program anyways. So I already have this ready, so I'm just going to compile it, factorial1.cpp. I was originally going to show you guys how to do it a little bit in a different way so that you could call a function with which to do all this, but it ended up not working. I mean, this part worked well, but it ended up messing this part over here, and I still need to check some things with that, so sorry for not showing that to you. And we're gonna /a.out as usual, enter the number you want the factorial for, and I already gave you the example of 3, so the factorial, 3, this is the way that you make the 3 notation for factorial. It's 3 exclamation sign is 6. Do I want to try again? And if I place yes, then it asks again. So I want the factorial for 5, and the factorial is 120, and that is the correct answer. If I say yes again, I can get the factorial for, say, number 4, and that is 24. 6 times 4 is 24, and 24 times 5 is 120, so those are correct. And now if I place P, invalid input, thank you, and it ends the program automatically. But then if I do that again and place, for example, the factorial for 6, 720, which is 120 times 6, and then I press N, and it will print the word have a nice day, the phrase have a nice day. So there you have it, guys. It's a pretty easy way to have factorials and make a little operation loop in itself. There's another way to place this, like make this part loop into here. So it's a little bit different. You have to place this while over here, and its while answer is different, which I mean I can show you. Else you can nest another function here if answer is different from the y value, and so you can check this over here. Well, actually, it has already checked for that, so if... Oh wait, it's not if, it's while. While this thing, answer, it's different from... And let me put this back. Different from y. And it's also different, answer, is different from n. Okay, you got those. You see out this, and you can make it do this. Call out the... Ask it again. See out. Want to try again. Y, n. Handle. And you say yes here. Saying answer. There you go. And you should do the same thing. Like you get this other thing. I'm not gonna run it because I'm not entirely sure it's gonna work right now, and I'm a little bit short on time. But there you go. That's pretty much the notation you would like to use. If you want to correct me on any of this, please do. Please do correct me, and I'll be flattered. And actually, not just flattered. I will be very grateful for you if you do. If you want to correct any of the code, and I will have another episode of this for you guys to actually tell. Well, to update you on a little bit of a couple of things, so that you guys can correct me when I'm wrong and add something to the codes that I write in here in the episode. So that will be another episode, but thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel. If you really like this video, share it with your friends, share it with other people, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.